Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is a reading for Leo. How are you guys? Leo, let's see what's coming out for you guys, the energies. Leo, there we go. Ooh. Don't know what comes first. Yeah. Someone here has been kind of waiting. But this is someone here leaving something behind. Going down another path, but someone's about to take a risk. This is somebody who's determined to win. They're trying to figure something out. It's an energy of someone kind of waiting here, but you can see this is often someone being a little sneaky. It's how someone goes about something. Now, all isn't always what it seems. Always remember that with the Seven of Swords. This is often someone who kind of sneaks away a little bit. Yeah. But it's a person who's often looking at the facts. They're trying to figure something out. It has to do with someone taking a risk. And then it's where someone feels someone's up to something here. Yeah, a little time in between, things calming down. Someone's learning. Yeah, someone's pride getting in the way. See, it's that player. Someone taking a leap of faith. But you can see there's a little of that player, but all isn't what it seems, because this is just somebody here who feels they can't provide, so they're kind of sneaking away, going off to lick their wounds. This is a person who wanted to take this leap of faith, living in the moment, going for it. And then, so if you're waiting for this, this is someone who kind of feels the ship has sailed, but there's time in between, things calming down. Someone's gone off to lick their wounds because there was some sort of defeat or something here. Someone's pride took a bit of a hit. It's also an energy of someone chasing someone, and the other person becomes successful. So they kind of, it's about chasing someone because of what they can provide. But it's pride actually getting in the way. Someone's sneaking away. Some Sag energy here too. Because it's someone who's going off to lick their wounds. But things are calming down. It's a person taking a pause, looking at things from a whole different perspective. So it's a little aha moment here. A little break here to sort of look at things differently. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Yeah, this is someone putting on the brakes, taking another look. So this is somebody who was skeptical. They felt that someone was up to something sneaky, being a player. But all isn't what it seems. It's a person who feels they can't provide. They can't give someone what they want or the attention that they need. It's often someone who feels someone's chasing them for what they can provide. So they put on the brakes. Now they're taking another look. It has to do with someone taking a leap of faith, taking control. But this is someone who's gone off to kind of lick their wounds, a little time out here. And they're now looking at this from a different perspective. Little Pisces energy. Yeah. Ah, the Empress. This is someone seeing an Empress. This is someone who sees now. They didn't see. Taking another look. This is someone who doesn't need anyone to provide. So this is where someone's ego and pride took a hit. So they've gone off to lick their wounds. They've been humbled, put it that way. Because this is an Empress. This is someone who can provide for themselves. This is what they see now. Ooh, I think the shoe's now on the other foot. Yeah, it has to do with two people. See, this is someone who didn't see. Someone who wanted to come together. Soulmate connection, friends. This is someone who didn't see, they now see, and they feel like a fool because the shoe's now on the other foot. Someone's feeling a bit foolish here. See, the Seven of Swords is often someone feeling insecure because what they're finding out is the other person is an Empress. Someone who provides for themselves. This is not someone who's chasing. See, and then it's like not chasing. It's like, oh. Now they're seeing things differently. Yeah, so someone kind of freaking out, but I do see someone going off to lick their wounds, a little time out. Yeah, we have someone who made up some sort of excuse. See, this is somebody who was feeling insecure. And it is because of what they can provide. They're used to being chased. They get chased a lot. But this isn't someone who's chasing. So now they're seeing this different. Yeah, this person feels sad. They have regret. See the cups that were spilled? They may have been dealing with something. Because it's a person who now feels the ship has sailed. It may be too late because there's the Two of Cups they didn't see. This is a soulmate. This is someone who wanted to connect. It's about coming together. Aw. Hate it when that happens. Yeah, there's definitely time in between. A painful period in someone's life is over. See, this is the horizon. The sun's starting to shine. But it's definitely a person who was dealing with something here. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, it's a person here. They've been humbled, all right. They were being, their ego, they were being a little full of themselves too. Someone being a little full of themselves. And this is what happens. They go off to lick their wounds because this is someone who made, I mean, they didn't see this connection. Or it's someone who had a choice of some sort here. But it has to do with feeling like a fool. Now, if you're the person, Leo, that took a leap of faith, and this person made up some kind of excuse, they've gone off to lick their wounds. Something obviously happened, but it's over. A painful period in their life is over. But this is someone who is full of themselves, literally. Because it's about someone chasing them, and now they're seeing it's not the case. So this is a person who kind of felt that way, thinking that, you're not going to get what you want from me. You didn't get me. And they're being a little full of themselves, and boy, do they have regret. They feel sad here. There's a sense of loss. There's a lot of regret. They actually feel a bit ashamed. Because I don't think this is someone who's generally behaves this way. Because the Chariot's about it's about someone who's determined to succeed, but they're trying to control their emotions. They're not allowing themselves to get emotionally connected here. And now they have regret because they're now seeing a soulmate connection. They're now seeing an Empress. They were full of themselves, but this is someone who was really being cautious and playing it safe. But what happened is here, nobody got what they wanted. But this is somebody going, they never got they never got me. Because they get chased. They get a lot of attention. Obviously, it's about providing, but now this is someone here, you can see putting the shoe on the other foot, seeing things from a different perspective. Yeah, they never, and it's like they're full of themselves. They kind of feel, wow, they never got me. But they were actually very insecure. And it looks like they made up an excuse. See, offering the sippy cup. It's often someone who's trying to control their emotions and they don't know what to say. But again, like I feel, they feel like they felt like there was something sketchy going on. But they're definitely seeing it different. Yeah, it's about putting in more effort. See, they didn't put a lot of effort into talking, communicating. And I do think this is somebody who really felt something was going on, but a lot of it is their own insecurity. They didn't put a lot of effort in. So they never got what they wanted. But I feel at this point here where this person going, ending things. This is someone who's gone through something painful here. And all this time in between, see, they've learned something. Yeah. Definitely pride getting in the way, but I'm going to tell you, they've been humbled. They were a little full of themselves, and they definitely regret it. I feel this person feels ashamed. Yeah, see, things happening very fast. Maybe multiple opportunities, but this is someone feeling overwhelmed. But they never got what they wanted because they didn't put enough effort. But it's also someone who gets chased a lot, been there, done that. So you can see their energy. They feel something sketchy, but they end up coming across as, pretty big ego. They definitely have an ego. You can visualize someone crossing their arms and kind of looking at someone like, because they're feeling defeated. Something happened here. I don't know. But like I say, They were definitely being full of themselves. And it could be where they felt the other person was, because it's sort of like, yeah, you're not getting me. But this is an Empress, someone being very balanced, very gracious. Yeah, they're taking another look. See, I feel like you took your power back from this person as well. But I'm going to tell you, I feel they're ashamed. They really have a lot of regret, because it's like they didn't see this coming. It came in fast, feeling a little overwhelmed. Too much of a good thing. It just can't be true. They're just interested in what I can provide. But this is someone not chasing. See, you didn't go after this person. You didn't chase them. But I'm going to tell you, they regret. They should have come after you and put in more effort. Yeah, it has to do with the spark, the desire, the passion, someone really attractive. A passionate new beginning. So I feel this is someone who doesn't feel that attractive. But I think this person's learned something here. Yeah, learning, putting in work. It's about making something a priority. They're learning about this Empress energy. This is someone I feel feels like they're not good enough. Like, it's deep insecurity, and it has to do with not feeling attractive. Yeah, see, this is somebody not reaching out to someone, been there, done that. Wow. There was desire, a passionate new beginning. Yeah, it has to do with confidence, taming the beast. So someone teaching, the Empress teaching someone how they want to be treated. This person regrets the way they behave. They didn't give much. They didn't put a lot of effort in. Some of you, it's a person who just comes in when they want attention. See, if you fill my cup, I'll give you what you want, and then they don't. They drop you like a hot potato because something better comes in for some of you. But others of you, this is a person wanting to reach out. They should have, there's some energy of they should have been more generous. And not necessarily just money, but time, giving someone attention. But it's someone teaching someone how they want to be treated here. But this is someone taming that beast within themselves. So I do feel somebody wants forgiveness. There was something ended painfully here. So it's all this time in between. This is a person who, I don't know if this is someone feeling stabbed in the back, or the straw that broke the camel's back. Whatever it is they were dealing with, it is over. Yeah, this is someone feeling something is off. It didn't feel right. So they're now taking a step back, seeing things differently in a different light, things they didn't see. See, they were closed-minded at that time, but they weren't seeing. Now it's about, so I do feel they're going to reach out. It's a little test to see if you reciprocate. I feel they want to have there's so much regret, and I actually feel shame because this is somebody thinking something fishy's going on. It's them thinking this about yourself, I feel. But I feel like you're teaching them how you want to be treated. But I also feel like you're taming the beast. I see kindness, compassion. There could be something forgivable here. Because it's about putting the shoe on the other foot, how you would feel. Because this is someone who comes in out of the blue very quickly. Moving very fast, reaching out to someone. And the other person's kind of, like I say, I don't know if they were at work and they were busy, but it's about not putting in effort. See, it's about giving and receiving. So this is someone seeing things a little different, but they feel differently. It's emotional, but it's about patience. Someone should have been a little more patient. But I also feel it's a test. They're testing the water here. Yeah. Yeah, they're releasing this. You can see time out, healing, letting go of things that no longer serve, but they feel like there's hope. So I do see it's about finding out the feelings are mutual. So I'm going to tell you, there's whatever it is this person was dealing with, it was painful. And I feel it was probably all happening at once, too much happening too fast, everything all at once. Just coming in at the wrong time. But the Empress isn't chasing. This is someone who sees someone very attractive. I mean, they wanted this. There's desire, this passionate beginning. But it's their own insecurity. This is someone who feels someone's out of their league because they're just beautiful. They're like, wow, right? Yeah, it's too good to be true, you know? But they also see this didn't serve them. This is somebody here needing to learn their worth. So whatever they were dealing with is someone who didn't see their own worth and value. But this is also someone who has respect and self-respect, self-worth. But they feel this is someone out of their league. It's too good to be true. So, but that's why I feel they've gone off to lick their wounds. Now they're taking that step back and they're seeing things different. So there's so much regret. I mean, it's the Star, someone who's out of their league, someone who's popular, very attractive. But they're not feeling that way. But they're like I say, it's someone who definitely was a little bit smug for a bit because they felt, well, you didn't get me. So I wouldn't doubt they put the brakes on at some point too and made up some kind of excuse. They've gone off to lick their wounds. But yeah, but the shoe's now on the other foot here. Yeah, there was a lot of chaos, conflict, drama, something going on. This person was dealing with chaos, too much happening. Could have been something to do with at work. There may have been people competing for this person's attention. So, yeah, this is someone here. I feel it's just someone who feels someone's out of their league, the situation. Something was out of their hands. It was out of their control. And it's possible, too, they just couldn't make a decision. Now they feel it's too late. See, it's the one. It's all about waiting for the one, the right person. Yeah, it's all about coming in right harmony. I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone who went through a painful breakup. It's definitely, whatever it is, it's over. Now they're feeling different because they're all out of their head. Everything's calming down. Yeah, now we have, someone who's just right. It's all about the one. Some of you too, you may, like I say, you both maybe feel this way. Because what's happened is nobody really got what they wanted. So it's all about this confrontational. I don't know if there's somebody else here too, because I'm seeing that energy. It's all part of the Empress, but I wonder if there's somebody competing or someone jealous here. I do see Aries, Leo, Sag energy, so there may be another person competing. Some sort of competition or jealousy here. And it could be why somebody put on the brakes. Maybe yourself here, because this is often an energy of someone who's just avoiding confrontation. I mean, an Empress, anyone who's in Empress energy is definitely not going to compete. It's about avoiding, with the things calming down, avoiding confrontation. Yeah, but there's choices. Yeah, there's some love here. I mean, this is somebody who, there was a spark attraction between you. I guess there's someone here, I think there could be a jealous person, but like I say, it could be just this person dealing with something, a lot of chaos and conflict. Whatever it is, it's over. Look at that. Now we have the Empress. We have an Emperor and Empress here. This is something that can be overcome, but I do feel this is a person who didn't see something they now see. So this is a person now feeling more confident, because it's not so much maybe their appearance, because I mean, this is someone who sees someone really attractive. They really like it. Maybe it's not physical. It could be anything. I mean, emperors are definitely someone who look for, emperors and empress both look for partners. But there's someone here, I do feel possible jealousy or just an energy of someone avoiding confrontation of some kind. And there's this busy, multiple opportunities, things coming in too fast, feeling overwhelmed. And some of you too, like with yourself here, Leo, I feel sort of looking into the future, kind of talk to the hand and not interested. I don't know if you were talking to someone else. Maybe they think you were trying to make them jealous. But I do think there was another person here. This is someone giving someone a lot of attention. It's like they're giving this person a lot of attention. There's a lot of this talking. So So I don't know. I mean, this is some of the Emperor here. This is someone leveling up. They're going to make this happen. They've been thinking this through, choosing. See, this is someone overcoming, choosing their battles. So I feel at a particular time, this is something that just didn't feel off. It didn't feel right. But if there is another person here, because there's Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sag, Aries, Leo are the strongest energies here. See, someone didn't get the victory that they wanted. So I don't know. There's this time in between. And then there's all this time in between, things calming down. Now we have someone taming the beast. But this is a person who's feeling more confident because they've learned something. See, they're choosing their battles. They've been thinking this through. This is somebody, it's an energy of the one that got away. This is someone who let someone get away. Now, it could be someone holding a bit of a torch. But I still feel there's another person here. I feel like there's a presence of another person, and they're not interested in this person, but they're giving him a lot of attention. Like it's an energy of who's making who jealous or something here. But yeah, I mean, and it could be another fire sign. But look at that. There it is. Everything's going to be out in the open. There's happiness. They've learned something, and they've been thinking it through. So this is someone choosing their battles. They're dealing with this. So someone who doesn't, it's the one that got away. But I feel this is someone who feels like there wasn't any hope. Now there's hope. The sun is shining. This is a beautiful Empress. This is the start of something new between two people. But this could be somebody thinking that you're starting something new and now they're in this rush. But I feel this is someone dealing with this. Ending something, time in between, things calming down. It was very painful. And it could be someone who feels kind of stabbed in the back by someone. Because it didn't feel right. It felt like something was going on here. Like I say, there's insecurity, I think this is somebody, and I do see someone's pride taking a hit for sure. Yeah, it's a person who gets chased. It's an Emperor. But this is what two people can provide. Whatever it is, it's just about the two of you overcoming this. And I do feel there's happiness here. The sun is shining, happiness, starting something new. Yeah, so somebody asking someone out on a date, finding the confidence to reach out. But there's somebody who keeps coming towards this person and they're not interested. It's like it feels off. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, there's jealousy, confrontation, or some other people competing for someone's attention. So it's about someone avoiding something here. But it is to do with this person going to reach out. They're no longer giving to someone here. They're not talking to them, or it's just breadcrumbing. But it's about not feeding the beast. The jealousy, this person, there's definitely other people here. But they want to ask you out. They're coming in heartfelt message. It could be in a massive apology. Because they're finding out truth. Yeah, someone's enlightening this person, speaking truth, or seeing you were speaking truth. Interesting. Or someone giving someone advice to do with maybe why. Yeah. Who is this person? It's someone speaking truth. There's clarity. Someone here seeing clearly. Making something clear. And it could be some of you just teaching someone how you want to be treated. But there's going to be truth. Now, this could be, like I say, another person about avoiding confrontation. Yeah, somebody with some Gemini energy, possibly. Libra, Aquarius. But it is what it is. This is what I feel. It's just something wasn't meant to be. It's a person no longer feeding the beast, no longer feeding someone's ego. Somebody was feeding someone's ego. And like I say, and they're feeling something is off. There's someone here who's holding a torch for this person. But yeah, I do feel there's going to be some kind of clarity and truth, clearing something up. Because this Queen of Swords is speaking truth. It's all part of the Empress. See, there's desire here. You're manifesting each other. There's desire to connect. Yeah, this person's all up in their field. See, this is someone just feeling really overwhelmed, too much happening. They're not sure what to think or how to feel. See, feeling off. It's just, yeah, but they're all in their feels, how they're feeling. So someone telling someone, just tell them how you feel. Because like I say, I don't know who this other person is, but there's someone telling someone, just tell them how you feel. Just reach out, a little test. They'll reciprocate. The feelings are mutual. And there's probably a friend or someone here. This King of Cups, I mean, this is, you can see it goes from the Page to the Knight to the King. So there's some sort of expansion here. It's a person who kind of feels the ship has sailed. It is what it is. They're not interested. But they're definitely not talking to this other energy. It feels off. King of Cups, yeah. See how morals, values, the way they conduct themselves. This is someone making a decision. See, this is someone who may have made a bad decision. But now it's about some sort of judgment. Somebody judged. There was some sort of judgment here. It could be someone very judgmental. I don't know. But this is healing. It is somebody shedding all this and letting it go. It is what it is. There's definitely jealousy. I mean, or just like I say, somebody giving someone a lot of attention, chasing them, trying to make them jealous. Because that's what they're feeling. Like, this is sketchy. What's going on? Tell me about the judgment. Yeah. See, this is somebody making a decision to walk away from someone. See, searching for new. This is two people just not on the same page. They don't get each other. They're not even interested in whoever that is. Like I say, they just don't get it. But it has to do with needing to walk away and leaving this behind. It's not emotionally fulfilling. But there it is, looking for new. It's about morals, values, the way they feel ashamed the way they conducted themselves. It's got, yeah. But like I say, it is what it is. This is and I like their energy because it is what it is. I'm just going to let it go. But it has to do with this person seeking new. See, you're seeking what this person's seeking. You're manifesting each other. Yeah, but like I say, they're walking away from somebody here, that they're not interested. It feels off. There's no chemistry. Yeah, they want stability. See, like I say, the Emperor and the Empress want partners. Two people who are stable. See, it's an energy of providing. This is two people too who have a similar energy where people only reach out when they want something and they want attention or what somebody can provide. So, and I do feel it's a person here who, I don't know, I feel they might be drinking a little bit too much too, kind of overindulging, overcompensating. Because they feel pretty sad here. Yeah, now we have the Queen of Pentacles. It's funny that come out. See, this is someone no longer talking to someone here. It's a person grounding themselves, no longer seeing a future. But this is a person very gracious. See, partnership. This is what this person sees. They didn't see as a partner. This is a person who's been taken advantage of. And I do feel there's somebody who, like on the outside, I feel with the Emperor, they're not the most emotional, but internally, this is somebody very emotional. Look at that. So we have change. This is someone moving on from someone. No longer interested, or they're just not my type, and here comes the change, walking away, not being emotionally fulfilled. But this Emperor sees the Queen of a partner. So I do think there's a test. They're going to reach out. Someone's traveling, moving, relocating here too. Like I feel that whoever this person is, they could be at a distance. Somebody who reaches out to this person, they keep reaching out. This person's not interested. So it's about, time to move along now, nothing to see. This is two people. There's change for the better, a whole new chapter. See, this is about interest. They're not interested in this person. So there's this energy of of patient interest, what you're interested in. They want to know things here. This is an energy of someone who wants to know what someone's interested in, all the things they do. But whoever this is that keeps reaching out of the blue, they're not interested. Okay? And I think I've seen this in your reading before. But it's also, again, it is what it is. If someone's not interested in someone, you just move on. And that's what I feel this person felt. But now, because of this pause, they're looking at things differently from a different perspective, putting the shoe on their other foot, finding out that you are, or they feel like you are. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, see, there was this energy of lack, negativity. Whoever this other person is, there's ghosting, ignoring. So someone thinking negative, see, thinking that someone's up to something. They're only interested because, and it's now the tables are turning. If this person comes in, this person knows too that you're now, and they're feeling pretty bad because now they feel you're going to feel the way they did. That you're only, if they come towards you, that you're going to feel like they're only interested in what you can give to them, provide. This is an Emperor and Empress. Yeah, but I think it's another person. I do feel there's another energy of someone, and they could be another fire sign. It could be wrong. But I mean, it could even be this Queen of Pentacles. But the Queen of Pentacles is often a person who's very grounded. And this is someone who kind of, I see someone not seeing a future with someone else here. But if this person's someone who comes back around, the tables turn, you're going to think negative because if they didn't like me before, why did they like me now? It's not that they didn't. It has to do with what they were dealing with, something painful. It felt off. There was chaos, conflict, drama. So I feel it's just going to be different. I can't quite put my finger on it, but there's definitely other energies here. Yeah, see, someone keeping it all in. It's telling you to just trust your intuition, your inner knowing. So there is somebody here that you know that's competitive, maybe a Pisces feminine, or somebody here who, but I feel like the two of you are going to, whatever goes on between you, you're going to keep it between you. But I do feel there was this secrecy kind of energy. You know who the person is. They're in your, either in your social circle, a friend of a friend. There's mutual energy. So yeah, but it's telling you you'll know. They could be at a distance, but I don't know. I feel like maybe they're competing with you. They don't have very much money, jealous. They're chasing after this person because of what they can provide. So it's telling you to look at it. Yeah, see what someone can provide. Aha. Truth. I feel like you know, and I'm going to tell you this Emperor as well, the masculine, already know the answers you're seeking. But it's about what goes on between you stays between you. So I do feel like some of you, if you know who this is, you're not going to be telling them too much anymore. I do think it's, if you are very stable and you're in the Empress energy, you have a person who may be jealous here. So I don't even know if they're interested in this person, but like I say, it's just this competitive, somebody very competitive. So there you go. Wow. I mean, I'm talking some interesting energy, but I also see closure. I do see some closure. Some of you may have this, if you know who this is, you may not be friends with this person anymore. Because it's like, I don't know what they're telling this person, that you don't have any money. It's like, it's just, yeah. But it's just a lot of negative energy. See self-fulfilling prophecy, and I do see enlightenment and truth. Yeah. Someone coming up with an idea. There it is. There's the Pentacle. So this is, like I say, this person's going to come back around. So if you feel the tables turn, but you feel, well, this person wasn't interested in me, they ghosted me, ignored me, and now they come around and the tables are turning, the shoe's on the other foot, and you feel the same, you're going to be enlightened here and see the truth. This could be a victory. So it's just about overcoming this. There's definitely been heartache, and I do feel someone feels stabbed in the back by someone. Yeah, but there's opportunity here between this Emperor and Empress. It's about both of you putting your, your best foot forward. Truth, victory, win or lose. What do you got to lose, right? A little test to go on a date. And that's what I feel is going to happen here. This person is so full of emotion, but they are somebody who has a tendency to act not like they're not interested. It's just they don't show a lot of feeling. Because this is where I feel someone felt a little overwhelmed, weren't sure what to say or how to say it. But however they dealt with this, and I'm going to, there's not just sad, they feel ashamed. Somebody feels kind of ashamed. Because it is that, see, going off to lick their wounds. It's like maybe they judged you or something here. But there's the Pentacle. So take care. I do feel it's hard to say where this goes. I have to be honest. But it's a little test. It's an opportunity to talk. And now some of you, it could just be closure. But, you know, like you may just not really see a future. It could be closure. There would be a victory there. And you may have another opportunity. And some of you, I feel the tables are turned. And now you have a choice. So... yeah, weigh in the pros and the cons. Should I or shouldn't I? Little procrastination with the Queen of Pentacles. But it's about comparing one to the other. Now, as far as this masculine and feminine energy goes too, there is no comparison if there is somebody competing, trying to, or, you know, jealous or just competing. Nothing compares. So you can weigh the pros and the cons of the situation here. But like I say, some of you may even have another choice here. And then this person comes in. So one of them is an Emperor. And I don't know who the other person, it's not really showing. It may, with the Pisces energy, it may not yet meant to be known. But I feel some of you already know the answers you're seeking about someone who's jealous. And possibly confrontational. So take care. Bye for now.